Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is the Saturday and is very ugly outside. Gloomy, rainy, ugly. So obviously, look at my hair. We're home doing nothing. So I wanted to give you, today I'm going to post the video for week 22, what I ate all week. So this week it was kind of hard because I don't know if it was Monday or Tuesday. I went to go see the nutritionist. So she changed a few things on how I calculate the carbs. She sort of banned me from eating like some stuff. So I gravitated to what I knew was best, right? So I didn't eat a lot of the bananas, and I had cooked so many for that week thinking it was okay. But that was alright because Lexton and Bela ate them, so they didn't go to waste. But I did gravitate to the things that was simple, it was quick, and I knew that they were low carb. So the past couple of days have been a little bit harder because I've been repeating some stuff. So besides that, the green, I call it the green smoothie, but it's not really a smoothie because it doesn't have anything yogurt in it, no banana in it. It's just the green tea with the spinach, and I really been enjoying that. So I know I've been getting my greens on. Do I feel any different? So the whole week I had, she told me I can have as many of the spinach smoothie as I want. So I didn't have to limit myself with that. And what I noticed was when I start drinking it like an hour before lunch or dinner, I didn't tend to eat, or I didn't tend to get hungry for when I was about to eat. So I was a little bit already full and I didn't need to eat more. Like I didn't feel that way. I did notice that I was gravitating towards just keeping an eye on my carbs, but I was maximizing the amount of calories. So I was making it going up there. So the amount of calories she gave me was 1,488 calories. And I feel like that's a lot because even though I was full, I was sitting there forcing myself to eat it, thinking that if I didn't eat it, my sugar would go low, right? And I know it shouldn't and it couldn't, because I'm not taking the glimepiride anymore, which is the pill that makes your sugar go low. So it's a mental thing. Mental thing. So I just gotta remind myself and try to force myself to know that my sugar is not gonna drop. I'm not gonna have a sugar low. I'm not gonna start shaking and all that craziness that the glimepiride gives you, which that's the fear, right? But I've been taking it for so long that I feel like, you're so used to doing something, right? It becomes a repetition. So I just have to. So I lowered my calories. I didn't tell the nutritionist, but I did lower my calories on my fat secret, and I lowered it to 1,300. So I gave myself 188 less than what she gave me, and I want to see how I do this week with that. So I try to do, I think it was today's Saturday. I try to do, I think Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I try to do less calories. Also because she screwed me up with the saying that the net carbs really is not the same carbs as how diabetics count it. It's been screwing up with my head. Another screwy badooey. I have to sit there and look at every fiber that I have scanned and make sure that if it has more than 6 grams of the fiber, I have to divide that by the 2. And if it's 6 grams of fiber, I have to divide that by 2, which is 3, and then just subtract that from your carbs to become the net carb. Then, of course, because Fat Secret doesn't do it that way, I got to reduce the amount that they have on their net carbs and do the calculation myself. So the number that's there is not the actual number. So it's been a little complicated. So I try to keep tabs of it like that. What did work on Thursday, I think it was Wednesday night, I sat down on the bed before going to bed and I organized what I was going to eat on Thursday. So whatever I had on my Fat Secret, that's what I ate Thursday. And I did the same thing for Friday. So Thursday night, I sat down in my Fat Secret. I scanned through the thing, try to remember what I had in the fridge, that kind of stuff, and then decided what I was going to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Obviously, the smoothie is always there because that's something I'm always going to have. It doesn't bother me. It's been great. Granted, I'm not drinking, I say the water, but tea, water, I would think is better. So obviously, you are messing up one thing when you're trying to fix something else. So I'm not drinking as much water because I'm drinking the smoothie. That's another thing. What else? I'm trying to do this so I can just post my video. And the other thing is that my body has gravitated to what I know actually has the less carbs. So I feel like I'm eating the same thing. Hey guys, it's Sunday morning. Let me see. Wait. Oh, my watch is backwards. Sunday morning. Shh. Sunday morning. I have 1 egg of the substitute, 2 slices of bacon, and my keto-friendly waffle with the 1 tablespoon of light syrup. And this is my 3rd cup of protein coffee. And that's it for breakfast. Alright guys, so it is very late. It's Sunday 1:30 and it's lunchtime. We were outside doing yard work. Look out for that video. And I have the same thing as yesterday. So I have a yautía, the guineo, and the breadfruit, which we call it something else. And I can't think about it right now because I'm too hungry. So this is it for lunch. It seems like a lot of carbs. But for now I'm gonna eat this for lunch, and then I'm gonna ask the nutritionist tomorrow whether or not is it real carbs or is it the healthy carbs. So because most of this is technically a vegetable, right? Or it's eggplant. Codfish is not that many carbs. Eggplant has a little bit of carbs, but it's supposed to be, I think, good carbs, and so is the other vegetables. So I'll find out more tomorrow, but for now, this is what I'm gonna have. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Nope, not tomorrow. My appointment, maybe, not sure what time is my appointment. I think it's in the morning. So I will let you guys know how it goes with the nutritionist. But this is for lunch. Hey guys, welcome back. This is dinner. I have my protein coffee with decaf instant coffee. I have my kuka, which is bula bread. It's a Jamaican bread. My chocolate chip brownie. I haven't tried this yet, so I'll let you guys know. This tastes like kuka. That's a Puerto Rican bread. And I have a 357 regular Italian bread, low carb, with peanut butter and jelly, a tablespoon of peanut butter and a tablespoon of jelly. I did have my full load of spinach, so I'm not truly hungry, and I need to eat before 7 o'clock, so that's the reason for the PB&J. But that's it for today, guys. See you tomorrow. Morning guys, it is Monday, 8:30, me running late, but I have my PB&J. This has been my go-to for the past couple of days. Real peanut butter, sugar-free jelly, my 647 low-carb bread. I have 146 grams of strawberries, and this is my third cup of coffee. Yep. So see you guys for lunch. Alright guys, so it's lunchtime. Check out that number. So it's 1:13 before I eat my lunch. And I want to test it out because I am going to the nutritionist at 2 o'clock. So my sugar before lunch is 113. And what I'm having for lunch, this is what I want to test out, is half of a banana, the breadfruit, and yautía with the codfish and the eggplant. So of course when I get to the nutritionist, I will be asking her the questions about whether or not should I be worrying about which sugars I should be worrying about. So I'll let you guys know how that works out. And obviously I'm eating this now, so I'm going to test my sugars about an hour and a half to 2 hours after to see how this reflects to my sugars. Hey guys, so I just want to let you know before I go to my appointment, I'm gonna have a quarter piece of the kuka, which is it's called bulak. Oh, where is it? It's in here somewhere. Bula cake. It's a Jamaican cake, but Puerto Rico makes something similar, and it's called the kuka, and this really tastes similar to it. Not 100%, it's about 85% there. So I just have a quarter piece because it's a lot of flour. Obviously if you eat this whole thing, I think it has like 50 something grams of carbs, so I can't have the whole entire thing. I just have a piece. So I'm gonna have a piece of this with the rest of my coffee before heading to my appointment. It's still too early to test my sugars, so I can't do that. I'm not supposed to test it till 2:30, so I'm gonna test it after my appointment. So see you guys when I get back. Alright guys, check that out. It's 3:30 and my number, check it out, it's 3:30, 2 hours after I ate my lunch, and it's perfect. Alright guys, I just came back from Big Wine. And because since I went to the nutritionist and she gave me some pointers on some things to have, I did go and purchase some items. But these are obviously necessities because we are in the month of May where we're not spending moolah. So I did get raspberries. FYI, they're like $1 something at Big Y. So I got 3 packs of raspberries. I'm going to put them to wash. I got 2 more packs of strawberries because they were on sale. And since it's the only fruit that I can have, I figured I can figure something out to eat more fruit, right? So for my smoothies, I can add kale. So I found this organic chopped up kale frozen. So I bought 2 bags because I'm not going to put a lot of kale into my smoothie because I'm pretty sure it's probably going to taste nasty. But at least if I put a little bit of kale, is good. I bought more baby spinach. So I brought 2 baby spinach. I think I have 1 bag left. So that's why I brought it. She told me to replace my rice with cauliflower. So she suggested this lemon and garlic cauliflower. She said it was really good. She has it all the time. So I want to try it. Also, so I bought 2 bags of that. So since I'm replacing my rice with cauliflower, right, I need cauliflower stuff. So I brought the sour cream and chive mashed cauliflower. And this is per serving, so half a cup of this is 70 calories. The whole container is 200. And it has 9 carbs minus 2. So don't forget, now we're doing this math. obviously, so not bad. So that'll be for me to try. Then they had a roasted garlic. I love garlic, so to me that's not bad. This one is half a cup, 45 grams of 45 calories, 7 grams minus the 2. Let's not forget the 2. And then the whole container actually is just 120, and it's 19 minus the 6. So 13 grams of carbs. So that's not bad for the whole entire container. This looks like a lot. I don't think I would eat the whole thing. So I'm hoping maybe if I cook it, would it be any good the next day, or at least a couple of days after, or like 2 days after? Because I don't think anybody else is gonna eat it with me. Then I brought this one that was bacon and cheddar and bacon. This one looks like a bigger container. It's a family size. So I want to say when I make this, everybody's gonna have to eat it with me. So the suggestion here is half a cup, 90 calories with 6 grams of carbs and 2 fiber for half a cup. So that's not bad for cheddar and bacon. I am going to actually email the nutritionist because I've been having a lot of bacon, and I want to make sure with her if that's okay to be having all the time to substitute, you know, some kind of protein. So I am gonna ask her if that's okay. But that was it. Bella bought herself a cake and some cookies. Obviously I can't have that, but we are trying our very best, and this is a necessity, so we had to go in and buy it. So I'm still saving money because I did not buy anything I did not need except for Bella. But you know, she is 14 and I am responsible for her, so I guess buying her the cake and the cookies has to happen in life. But I did limit her to 2, and she's pretty good. She listens, so she just picked the 2. So I'm gonna put all this stuff away and do my smoothie because I am hungry. It is almost time for dinner, but I haven't had my smoothie, so that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you for watching. Alright guys, so here is the first smoothies with 2.5 cup of spinach, 1.5 hot water with ginger tea, and half a cup of kale. I don't know about you, but this whole week I've been doing this. 1, it doesn't have all that foam on the top anymore. Not sure why. And 2, it looks greener. I'm scared. It looks so green. So I hope that it don't taste different. I will show you the video tomorrow. I'll make it and show you how I make it. But truth, moment of truth. Wait, let's stir it up because I am so procrastinating. My hair is sticking up because I got my glasses on. Okay, there you go. So much better. I'm so procrastinating right now. And then I loaded it up with ice so it can be cold. Here goes nothing. All right. I am so happy that it tastes exactly the same, even with half a cup of frozen kale. So I will show you guys tomorrow how I actually made this, but I can actually have this every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner before I eat, according to the doctor, just so I can get my green in. So I'm happy right now. So happy. Oh my gosh. All right. So that is what I'm drinking right now. And I got to figure out what I'm going to eat. So I'm going to go sit down and figure that one out. See you guys for dinner in a few. All right, guys. So I started writing down the stuff that I'm eating with the calories, the carbs, minus the fiber, giving me the total carbs for the day, right? And I put the exact same stuff, calories, carb, fiber, and total carb, meaning net carbs, in Fat Secret. So I want to show you something because it's like so weird on how this works out. So everything here totaled the same except for the bread. So watch. I hope you can see that. So everything changed except for the bread. The bread still tells me a net carb of 0, but everything else is the exact same, including what I had for lunch. So all of these right here totaled exactly the same to what I have on the notebook. So my question or my concern is going to be more of, I can probably still do it in Fat Secret. I just have to, I fixed the way it looks in Fat Secret. So I changed my settings. I show you. So I changed my settings right here and I put what I wanted to see, which is the carbs, fiber, net carbs, and calories. So I am still able to scan and put things in here, but what's going to happen is that I'm gonna have to look at whichever one has more than the 5 grams of fiber and then do the calculation on my own. That's the only difference that I noticed so far, because everything else came out the same, so I'm a little confused. But now that I know that, I'm just gonna pay attention, because sitting here writing all this stuff down for her when I can just take a screenshot of this, it totally sucks. But that's it. Let me go figure out what I'm gonna eat. Alright guys, so here is dinner. Dun 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 dun. So I still have a little bit left of my green smoothie. I don't feel hungry, so, but it is getting late, 6 o'clock. So I have crinkle fries. I think that it was about 50 grams of the crinkle fries. I stayed within my carbs. I have strawberries and raspberries. I do have a sugar-free coconut candy for afterwards, and 4 wings with the buffalo blue cheese sauce, and then I air fried them. So this is it for dinner. I will put obviously the carb count afterwards. Morning guys, so sorry for the delay of the video, but I have some noise in the background, neighbor doing some work. So I have my 3rd cup of protein coffee. So according to the doctor, if you saw my video, this is the best way to go if I'm doing my coffee. Less carbs, less sugar, all that good stuff. About 154 grams of strawberries, and then I have about, I don't know how many grams, but it's farina and oatmeal, and then a tablespoon of almond milk. I will put the information next. See you guys for lunch. Alright guys, so here is lunch. I have strawberries, raspberries, wheat thins, fat-free, my 1 Laughing Cow, and 3 of my 647 breads with peanut butter and jelly. And I have my another green smoothie. So another 2 cups of spinach with the half cup of kale and the ginger lemon tea. And that's it for lunch. Alright guys, it's dinner time, 6:30, and I have 3 pieces of breadfruit, 40 grams of the cooked eggplant, 1 ounce of chorizo, and this is dinner. And then I still have some of my green smoothie. And that's it for tonight. See you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. So it is breakfast time, and I am making my green smoothie in a bigger batch. So I'm going to create the smoothie with 3 cups of the lemon ginger tea. So I just made the water. It's 3 cups in here for the water, and then I'm gonna put 4 cups of spinach and 1 cup of kale when the time is right, and I'll come back and show you guys that later because I need to let the tea sink in a little bit in there for a little bit. This is my 2nd or 3rd cup of coffee. Well, protein coffee, thanks to my nutritionist. Actually, I like it way better this way than I do with the half and half. And here's breakfast. So I'm excited about this one. I have strawberries, raspberries, the Laughing Cow, I think that's the onion chive flavor, 8 wheat thin fat-free crackers. I get to have a Fiber One cinnamon coffee cake, and then I have my low carb 647 bread with 1 egg in it, 1 tablespoon of the mixed Mexican cheese, and then 1 tablespoon of bacon bits. Then I pop it in my air fryer for 380 at like 8 minutes, and it comes out perfect. Now I like my yellow a little bit watery, which is right on there. I'm gonna season it with salt and pepper, and that's it. That's breakfast. I don't think I showed you guys how to do this. If you're interested on how to do the bread, I did see it from another YouTuber, Keto Fab, I think is her name. I love her videos. She's just very bubbly in general. So like, I don't follow keto 100%, but she's very bubbly. I love watching her videos, even though I don't follow 100% keto. I'm just doing low carb. She's great. So now I'm gonna season it, and that's it. We're gonna have breakfast. So I'll see you guys for lunch. Alright guys, so now that I left this for about 5 minutes soaking in there, it looks pretty done. I'm still gonna leave the bags in there, but I'm gonna put the 4 cups of spinach, which looks like it's this whole entire bag, and about a cup of kale in there so it can cook up a little bit. So I'll be back. So one thing I noticed about these chopped up spinach is that it comes with all of these, and obviously I don't eat any vegetables, so I learned the hard way. And the first smoothie I did with these in it without taking these out was horrible. Not horrible, but it didn't blend it very well, and those pieces were bitter, so it sort of like made me a little disgusted. But I did drink it anyways. I mean, I didn't want to, you know, waste this stuff. So now I tend to just do this and pick it out before I go putting it in the warm water, so I'm not stuck with these nasty pieces of hard stalk, I guess is what you call it. And then I put it in the water for a few minutes, and they thaw. They cook a little bit, which is good. And that's it. Put it in the blender, and I have a smoothie for the rest of the day. Alright guys, so here it is. The 4 cups of spinach, 1 cup of kale, and the cups of water. So according to this, I have about 3.5 cups of the liquid. So my other NutriBullet broke, sad, and I had to whip out my bigger NutriBullet. This is where I do my sofrito, and this thing is the bomb diggity, so I might as well start using it. So let's go. Alright, so how many liquids do I have? Yep, about 5 cups. Not bad. So I'm gonna let it sit there until I decide when I want to drink it. It looks perfectly fine. I'm gonna use 5 cups, so I'm gonna divide that into the 3 because I'm gonna have some obviously in a few for breakfast, even though it's 9 o'clock. So about 10:30, I'm gonna pour me some. Let's see what it looks like after the foam goes down, and then I want to have some around 1:30 or 2 o'clock, and then I want to have the remainder after dinner. So that'll be my greens. Here is lunch. Yes, I am recording. Say hi. Hi. I got my other cup of green smoothie, my breadfruit, my 1/4 little tiny piece of guineo, 2 eggs, scrambled with some bacalao and onions, and my snack. So I'm snacking today on peanut caramel clustered bar. And that's it for now. Alright guys, here's dinner. So that's my organic pork chop from my butcher box that I purchased like a month ago. And I have about, I think it was 65 grams of potatoes that I did in the air fryer. And of course my last glass of my spinach and kale drink. I already have started drinking. And that's my dinner. Ba, 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 ba. Morning guys. So it's almost 8 o'clock. I'm about to go to work. Today is Tuesday. So I got 2 of the substitute scrambled eggs with 1 slice of my honey ham. I have my 1 keto waffle. I have about 75 grams of strawberries, my 1 prune, and 3 slices of bacon. I did leave strawberries for last because obviously I do still want some fruit. And here is my second protein coffee. So I will see you guys later. And I also got my tea going for today, and I'm gonna thaw the 1 cup of kale and the 4 cups of baby spinach in here, so when I'm ready to start eating my smoothie, it's not as hot and I can blend it out. So that's it. Alright guys, so here is lunch. I have my 1 prune, 2 of the 647 bread with peanut butter and jelly, 8 wheat crackers, my Laughing Cow, and strawberries, and more green juice. And this is lunch. Alright guys, it is 6 o'clock and it's dinner time. So I got leftover chili, half a cup, a tablespoon is sour cream, a tablespoon of the Mexican mixed cheese, and 2 of the low carb tortillas, and of course my last smoothie for today. And that's it. That's dinner. Alright guys, it's breakfast time. I have 8 wheat crackers. Say hi. Hi.
Alright at first. There's a lot of ice.
Strawberries, my prunes, and
I want more strawberry.
my scrambled eggs with ham, and the 1 low carb tortilla. And this is my 3rd cup of protein coffee. So I put less food, so less calories. Oh, and my Laughing Cow. Alright guys, so here is dinner with another green smoothie. I got 2 pieces of fish, about 8, 2, 4, 6, about 10 pieces of shrimp. I don't have any carbs in here because obviously the flour and all that stuff is already the carbs. So I have my 1 low carb bread, my 1 tablespoon of cheese, my 1 egg, my 1 bacon, and my Bela bread. Is that my Bela bread? Am I saying it wrong? My Bela Jamaican bread. And 2 cups of my protein coffee. That's my breakfast. Over and over and over, if you didn't notice in the video. So like, I'm either having the tortilla with the ham and cheese, or having the tortilla with the egg, with the ham, with the cheese, bacon, egg, the sandwich, the 647 bread, and it's like the same thing. So, but Friday I did go to I did get better at it, right? Because this week, as you're gonna see, I did cheat, or you did see, because obviously you're gonna see that. Well, I don't know where I'm gonna put this, in the beginning or the end. You did see, or maybe you didn't see, you're about to see. Friday we went to fish and chips, and I just ordered the fish. So I had the fish, a couple of shrimps, and that was it, with the tartar sauce. And then I used my ketchup, which is 50% less sugar. So I didn't have any french fries, I didn't have anything with it, just the fish. Today, which it was Saturday, we went to New York again. Not on purpose, but we did go to New York today. And I had actually a regular breakfast that I always have, which is the bread with the egg and the cheese and the bacon bits. And for lunch, I had a beef patty, but I ate half of the beef patty with half of the cocoa bread, and that was fine with the carbs. So, and I was okay. I wasn't starving. I was alright. I ate some pork skins with have no carbs. What else? Oh, and then for dinner, I had barbecue jerk chicken with the 647 bread. So I didn't have. They had the rice with the beans, because we went to a Jamaican place. So they had the rice and peas, and they had other stuff. But obviously I'm limited. And the barbecue jerk chicken is sort of sweet, not completely spicy like the jerk chicken. And I can tolerate that. So I had the chicken with the 647 bread. And that was dinner. So as you can see, every now and then I do try to change it up a little bit, but on a normal base, it stays the same. My numbers in the mornings have been good and not bad, I guess. 147, maybe 130. I have good days where it's 129 or 128. Never anything lower, but I never have anything higher than 148, I think is the highest I ever had. So it's high, but it's not like, wah, 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 let me call the doctor and tell her and I need to give myself the glimperide again. No, not that way. I do feel like the glimperide does give me the lows, but the doctor said, because I did email her and told her that I want to say some days my numbers are high at nighttime. So she said that I should be taking the glimperide, to start taking the glimperide, but I don't know if I want to. This is the part where you should be listening to your doctor and just take the damn glimperide. So what I'm gonna do is, starting week 23, is I am gonna start taking my glimperide again, because I am in more danger keeping my numbers high than for them to be going 2 days normal, 3 days high, 2 days normal, 3 days high. So that's more dangerous than me just having normal lows in the morning. So, and that I can adjust with probably having a cracker before going to bed. So I will start the half glimperite again starting in tomorrow, Sunday. So actually I started it tonight because she said I should start it today. Well, she said yesterday, and I totally forgot because I was mad. I was trying to make my own decision. And then my husband was like, no, the doctor rules. That's why they're the doctors. Where is the PhD behind Esmeralda Campbell? And I said, there ain't none. And he was like, that's why they have the PhD, so stop the nonsense. So besides all that talk, he said I should listen. And of course, by the time we had that discussion, it was very late. So I started today. But on week 23, my numbers, starting tomorrow, my numbers should start coming down in the morning more. And then we'll keep an eye on it that way, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed all the repeats of food I did in week 22. I mean, I haven't found anything new that we can go over. I still love the 647 bread, even though I need to do the number things on the Fat Secret. I did lower my carbs. I mean, I lowered my calories, so I'm hoping this week will be better. What else? I'm doing the whole entire protein shake as a creamer, so that gives me a couple of more, less calories, less sugar, less everything on my numbers for using the protein premier instead of a half and half. So that's been working, but that defeats the purpose of trying to do fasting, because there's some kind of milk cream thing, and fasting is supposed to be just black coffee, and I and black coffee don't get along. Sorry. So I don't eat till like 8:30. I don't eat till like 12:30, 1 o'clock. And I always eat dinner at 5:30, no later than 6. And I try to stop eating at 7:30. So after 7:30, I don't eat anything. So when I wake up in the morning, it's just my first cup of coffee with about 2-3 ounces of the protein shake, and I wait till 8:30. I probably between then, depending on how I had a good night's sleep or not, I tend to go between 1 or 2 cups of coffee before I have my breakfast. I still have the same snacks, the same sugar-free candies. Every now and then I do put them in my meals. I don't crave them that much. If I crave anything, it's always real candy and real sugar, and I know we're trying to stop that, so I just force myself to have one of the sugar-frees, and we have so much stuff in there that is ridiculous. But starting week 23, we're still continuing the no shopping. So I did no shopping for May, only essentials. And I'm doing the same thing for the month of June. So I saved up 600 and some change. I did set it in my budget video. If you saw it, I saved about $650 for the month of May. So I'm going to see if I can double up that in June. So that will be $1,300. And I do believe we do have enough stuff in our freezer with meats. They can have rice, I guess, but I do have other vegetable stuff, I guess, that I can have. Of course, I'm just buying the bread stuff that I need, the 647 bread. Obviously, we don't buy milk anymore. I do have plenty of the Premier Shake since I'm not drinking the whole thing. I use about probably half in a day, so I still have the half on the next day, because I'm not replacing my meals. I'm just making it for the coffee, and I drink about 4 cups of coffee a day. Okay, so that's enough babbling. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I think that's it, people. So we will see you on week 23. So God bless. Thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye, guys.